So guys, this is the steelhead salmon, one of the choices at the restaurant. Oh wow, it's so dry. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I am out here in Sherman Oaks, which is a neighborhood in LA, because I'm going to be checking out one of the hottest sushi restaurants in town. Behind me is Uoichiba. This is one of the most unique hand roll bars that you can find in LA because it specializes in dry aged fish sushi. That's right, it's all part of the Joint Seafood, which is America's biggest dry aged fish market. So I encourage you guys to stick all the way to the end of this episode, especially if you're looking for a rockin' sushi spot in LA, because I'm gonna give you a tour of this place, as well as a tour of all the awesome things on the menu. And if you are new to this channel, take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button, as well as the notification bell. More of these awesome food videos coming your way. And with that being said, let's go in and let's check out some of the sushi. So this establishment is like a mixture between seafood market, cafe bakery, and sushi hand roll bar. I'm gonna show you all this in just a bit. But look at this, isn't this so cool? I see a lot of things on display. You got your oysters, got smoked fish, even got some dry aged steak. Wow, got variety here. And when you walk into the other section that's towards the cafe and the sushi hand roll bar, they have all of this dry aged fish all in these refrigerators. Yeah, you can buy it, you can take it to go. In fact, this is a wholesaler. A lot of restaurants buy the fish to use as part of their menu. Sushi restaurants, seafood restaurants, you name it. And then right here is the restaurant itself, Uoichiba. It's not a conventional sushi hand roll bar setup. It's more like a casual cafe-like environment. It's a very small section, and they would serve you from right over there. I think that's where the bar is. And there's also a cafe section right here. A cafe with some pastries. I heard they have some really nice artisan coffee here. So imagine that, you can get coffee, you can get sushi, and you can get dry aged fish. What a combination. So I would recommend getting something like an OG hand roll set. If you're a light eater, you can do the medium 3 rolls for $18, or you can do 6 rolls, which is extra medium, for $32. And you can also order these a la carte, ranging from $6 to $9. So not cheap, but not terribly expensive either. But this is what I'm gonna do, the super set. So this one has the 6 OG hand rolls plus the 6 special hand rolls, includes soup and pickles, $78. Let's go all out. Oh, look at that, more on this side. So you got some soups and sides. I heard their fishbone stock is pretty nice here. And if you want to end off with some desserts, they got some nice desserts, looks like. And their beverages, wow, this is also nice, beer and sake. So just some rules to abide by, 1 tasting set per person per seat. And they do not do modifications or substitutions. The soy sauce is right here. And then look at that, so simple. A very thin piece of paper with that nice fish logo. So when they create your hand roll, they'll plop it right over here and you eat immediately. And I do want to let you know that there is also another Uoichiba in Culver City at the Citizen Public Market. You've seen me there before with Stephanie when I did that full tour of the Citizen Public Market in Culver City. So if you are more in that direction and you want to try Uoichiba, then for sure head there. But if you are here in the valley, very close to Ventura Boulevard, this is the spot. So I'm starting off with the lean tuna. This is a very nice bluefin tuna, very simple. And I see there's a lot of fish in there. This all comes from the Joint Seafood Market. So if you want a taste of this raw fish and you don't want to buy the whole fish to go, just eat here at Uoichiba and you can sample all the greatness. Wow, that is like tuna roll perfection. That tuna is so nice tasting. It's very clean. It has good flavor. And the seaweed itself, the nori, firm and crispy. You do want to get to it pretty quickly because this thing can be pretty soggy if you just let it sit for like 30 seconds. Yeah, time sensitive. That one is my favorite. No, I'm just kidding. It was only my first one. But if I ended out with that one, I'd be very happy. So if you get the $78 superset, it comes with the fish stock miso soup. Yes, I've had this before. The bone stock miso soup, very nice. As well as some edamame, classic sushi bar experience. And you have to be careful because this miso soup is extremely hot. It tastes just like miso soup, but it has like a fish stock flavor. So nice. So this one is the fatty tuna, scraped from the belly, and it looks like there are some scallions inside. That's a nice little touch. Yes, anytime you hear the word fatty tuna, that's like, for sure, you gotta get it. So the options for parking is either street parking, or you can park in the neighborhood, 2-hour free parking. And that's one of the great things about the San Fernando Valley is the availability of parking. That is mind-blowing. Now it's different because with the toro, it's more minced, so it's more like melt in your mouth. Whereas the lean tuna are chunks of fish that you bite into, but it's super tender. This one, really bathed in that soy sauce because it really enhances the flavor so much. Melts in your mouth. You know, I'm not much of an edamame fan, but if you pay for the meal, then you really need to eat it to get your money's worth. Classic edamame, you just have to suck the beans out. And it's a little salty because they have some salt on top. So kind of flavored. And the next one is the steelhead salmon, and it has yukari on top, which is red shiso. Never heard of that. Sounds so exotic. Since it has the yukari on top, maybe I'll try it without the soy sauce just to taste more of the spice and the natural flavor. Like a very nice, clean tasting salmon. Oh yeah. Soy sauce definitely enhances the taste. I don't know who thought of the idea of soy sauce and raw fish. It's like a match made in heaven. Anytime you combine the two, it'll always work. And this one is the Kingfish with Yuzu koshu. That sounds like a really good combination. Like you can taste the yuzu citrus flavor, you could taste a little bit of spiciness. Really adds like tremendous Asian exotic flavor to this roll. And just like that, it is gone. And this one is the prawn. So inside we have some kaiware, which is sprouts, along with some fish roe, fish eggs. I think it's safe to say that if you go with the superset, you're pretty much gonna try most of what's on their menu. So if you have the appetite to do it, then go for it. Crunchy. There's so many things that I'm experiencing in my mouth, like thick, crunchy prawn with the sweetness of, I wonder if it's the egg or the sprout that gives it that sweetness, but there's also crunchiness in here too from the veggies itself. I'm telling you, I can eat sushi every day if I needed to. Sushi nigiri, hand rolls, cut rolls, you name it. Are you guys like that too? So yes, in case you guys are asking, you can order the drinks from the cafe right to your table here at Uoichiba. So they'll make it, they'll bring it over. You can enjoy some nice lattes, like their famous brown sugar latte. Oh man, I haven't had a hot latte in quite a long time. So yes, you can have some coffee, eat some sushi. I mean, this is like the most awesome experience ever. And this one is the crunchy crab with something called the bubu arare, which is those little rice balls or crackers inside. How unique. Oh man, that is so good. Crab hand rolls is one of my favorite things. That's why I was so excited when I got this one. And it looks like there's a piece of shiso inside there too. Kind of adds like a nice earthy flavor. So I'm halfway done. I think I am moving on to the special hand rolls right now. This is the spicy tuna, which is fatty tuna with hot yuzu, kewpie, scallions, and chirashi mix. Like so much going on in there. And I do want to stress, these can be ordered individually too, a la carte, so you don't have to get a set menu. If there's something on the menu that you want that's not part of the set, go on ahead, order it, have fun. This one is definitely more complex than the fatty tuna I had earlier because the other one was simpler in taste, whereas this one, it's spicier, it has like a yuzu flavor, there's mayo inside, just like a whole bunch of flavors going on. So you gotta be careful because it just kind of squirts out on the other side. Woo, this is so fun. Yeah, be sure to wash your hands before you eat this because you're going to use your hands pretty much all the time. And now it is your turn, the Slamm Salmon, as they call it on the menu. So it's torched crab and salmon with spicy eel sauce, pickles, and more of those rice crackers. This one's good too. You definitely taste the smokiness of the salmon inside, but so melt in your mouth at the same time. Oh, so good. You see, this is really one of the most premium hand roll spots that you're going to find anywhere in LA. It's super high quality. I don't know if it can really get any better than this. And then we have the Futo Maki. So this one has crab, shrimp, tamago, which is egg, kanpyo, cucumber, pickled daikon, and sakura denbu. I don't think I've eaten this much hand rolls before in one sitting, so this is my 9th one. I think my last record was 7, so I'm definitely pushing it today. I taste the crunchiness of the shrimp, I taste the crab in there, the sweetness and the crunchiness of the daikon radish in there. Awesome stuff. You see, when you see all these things on the menu, it's like you just want to try all of it. And with the superset, I think you could. And this one is the Neco Chan. So it has bonito, chirashi mix, house pickles, kaiware, and yukari. Almost to the finish line. Here we go, roll number 10. You really taste all the fish flakes and the bonito in here. I don't know if I can say that this is one of my favorite ones here because I'm more into like fish, like toro, yellowtail, albacore, all that stuff, but it adds variety. So it's something very new from everything else that I've had. And I guess in many ways that's a good thing because you want to sample something, a little different each time, right? This one is called the Toasted Lox Bagel. Despite the name, there is no bagel on top or anywhere inside. So this is kind of like their lox sushi. So the lox schmear is inside with hot smoked salmon, capers, wasabi furikake, scallions, and pickled onion. I don't think you're going to find too many rolls like this. Maybe you might find it in a Jewish deli if you're lucky, but certainly here at the joint. Now, me personally, I've said this in my videos before, I'm not that big of a fan of cream cheese inside the sushi hand roll, so this one is probably my least favorite out of all of them. But I can still appreciate the creativity and the thought that goes into it. And I finally made it. This is the last one, the Chotoro Zuk. So this is medium fat tuna or marinated chotoro, and it has umeboshi paste, shiso, yukari, and sesame. That thing is just melt in your mouth. After all, it is a fatty tuna or medium fatty tuna, so it's more rich tasting than your regular tuna. See, I started out with the lean tuna, ended out with fatty tuna. Comes full circle. Guys, I discovered something amazing about myself. I could actually eat 12 hand rolls in one sitting. That is amazing. And it's kind of scary at the same time. I am very full, so I am done with all my sushi rolls at the moment. But at least there's always still dessert, right? Oh yeah, I gotta activate the second stomach for the dessert. So you know where it is, Uoichiba here in Sherman Oaks. Like I said, you could go to the one in Culver City, but if you come here, you get the fish market, you get the cafe, you just get more options. So maybe to some of you guys, it might be worth it to drive all the way to Sherman Oaks to try this very cool spot. Yuzu penne cotta. See, everything is fancy here. Gonna finish up on this, but thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next food adventure.